If you've ever felt like a no-name in your industry, if you've ever felt like nobody knows you and you're actually the best kept secret in your industry, guess what? You're at the right place right now, because I'm going to be showing you the exact formula that I have been using to land high-ticket clients without a big audience. This is a visibility activation experience that I want to give you in the quickest form that I can give you today. Now, for those of you that have felt like you are hidden heroes, and what do I mean by hidden heroes? You have the skill, you've helped some people, and you're also still helping people, but right now you feel unseen. You feel like nobody's hearing you, nobody's seeing you, and you're not getting paid as much as you want to be getting paid. And you want to be fully seen. You're doing some incredible work. You are committed. If this is you, I call you hidden heroes. Guess what? My job is to help you become an icon in your industry, someone that is seen, respected, and paid. And if you're ready for that, this visibility activation training today is one that you need today. A lot of the people that I work with, and a lot of you out there, you may have started this year thinking about the fact that you want to have, in my own industry, one standard idea is recurring 10K months. And you hear me say this all the time. It is possible. Now, do you need 10,000 followers or more in order for you to be able to do this? Guess what? I don't have 10,000 followers, and I do this all the time. And not only that I do it, my clients do it too. Now, the question is, what do you need to do to move from being a hidden hero to becoming a respected expert, somebody that I call an icon? This is exactly what I'm going to be sharing with you today. Now, personally, I used to think that you need all these things in order for you to be able to get the kind of clients that you're looking for. But guess what? No. And I used to overthink my content. I used to hide, and I used to wonder if I was enough. Now, if you're here with me and you've ever felt like this, I want you to know that I see you and I get you. I understand what you're feeling, because sometimes you doubt yourself when you're not seeing the kind of results that you've been looking for. As a matter of fact, you start hiding. You start feeling like, I'm not ready to show up because I showed up, I've done all this work, and I'm telling you, like, hours of creating content, hours of trying to connect with people in the DMs, hours of doing all the things, but it doesn't result in what you're looking for. It doesn't result in consistent clients. Now, depending on what your product is, the truth is you can have that easy $10,000 a month coming in to your business with these 3 tools that I'm going to be talking about today. Because once I started trying to build that big audience, because, at a point I thought what I needed was, if only I could have this massive following, then it's going to be social proof for people that are following me to know that, oh, I have something going, and so they're going to follow me. And so because of that, I began to put intentionally, I started working towards building a big audience. But guess what? It didn't work. And once I realized that, stop doing that, go back to what you know, go back to what you know. And guess what? What happens is your energy changes. The energy of, I need you to follow me. You switch, you drop that, you let go of that energy and that intention to, I want to find the people that need the service that I have. And that simple switch in your mind and in your intention, guess what? It attracts your own kind of clients to you. And these 3 tools that I want to share with you are the exact simple tools that I've used. And you already have these tools. You have easy access to these tools. And I'm going to be showing you how I've been using it, how my clients have been using it. Because many of my clients started chasing the audience too. You're chasing the audience. You're chasing the glamour and the looks and you want people to elevate you. But what I personally teach is, what you need is not the fancy tools, the equipments and the software and all the things. What you need, you already have it. The underlying thing that you need is what I call your voice of influence. Your voice of influence. That I actually have a tool that my clients use to discover their own personal, unique voice of influence. Let me just give you an idea of what I mean by your voice of influence. Your voice of influence is your unique personality, your unique calling, so to speak, or purpose. That thing that you're here to change. That thing that you've been designed, to make a difference in this world that you're in. Right? That voice that you've been given. Now, it's not just the sound of your voice, it's the personality and the character of your voice that I personally teach. And this is one major thing that I believe every single person must find out and craft what your own voice of influence is. Recognize that and use that well. Now, once that is crafted and known perfectly well, once you know what that is, the next step now is these 3 ideas that I want to share with you today. Again, a lot of people think that they need a lot of followers, but you do not need a lot of followers. The truth of the matter is, I've not gone live on Facebook like this in such a long time, but I'm going to show you some of the ways that I've been using live videos that it still applies. It's still the same. How do you get clients on high-ticket clients on rinse and repeat when you have not a lot of people? So big following, is it the same as big bang? Absolutely not. Big following is not the same as big bang. You don't need big following. In short, I have people that when we started working together, they have this massive following and they're saying to me, I have nobody's buying. Can you imagine having 100,000 people in your following and none of them buy from you? And you're doing all the work. So why would you want to do it? Because it's not paying you, okay? Somebody needs to reward you for the time that you're spending. This is work, right? So I believe that one thing that you need, and that every single coach, consultant, service provider out there that has amazing products and amazing service that you want to provide, what you need is clarity, confidence, and conversion that you do consistently. So you need a process that you can rinse and repeat, all right? So once you have that, you're able to easily move clients depending on what your goals are for each month or for the year, right? So now you don't need a big following. You need a couple, 10. So again, let's use the 10K months example. You need 10 good conversations, 10 solid conversations for you to have your 10K months, right? Now, conversation with the right people, right? So that is now the process. Now, what you see this is an icon. If you are an icon and you want to get clients from this method that I'm teaching you today, you don't wait to be discovered. And that's why the formula that I'm showing you is going to work for you. It has worked for me. It has worked for my clients, and it's going to work for you as well, if you would be ready to take advantage of it. All right. So now what do? You don't wait to be discovered. You use videos and live videos and all the tools that I'm going to be showing you today. You use that to position yourself in your industry. You're going to use all this to position yourself in your industry so that the people that need what you have will come after you. Now, first tool that you're going to use, live videos. This is a live video that I'm using. I'm speaking right now on Facebook, but you could do live videos anywhere. You could do live video anywhere. And the truth of the matter is you can even do this in person, because again, remember, it's you being live to a person or a group of people that need the service. Now, the pre-recorded version of content creation is great. However, there's an energy that you have when you're doing a pre-recorded video and an energy that you use when you have your live video. Now, that energy is you're speaking, first of all, you go with a clear intention that you really want to connect with the people that are on the other end of the camera. So whether you're doing it pre-recorded, you actually can use the same mindset to trigger yourself so that when you're talking on camera, the person that is listening to you feel like you're actually talking to them in real time. Once you've gone with that intention that you're going to be talking to somebody live, what you do is and you discuss and help them talk about their pain, talk about the pain that your ideal buyers are having, talk about their desires, and use your connection with them to shift their beliefs, okay? So again, one belief that I'm shifting and I want you to shift today is the belief that you need 1 million followers in order for you to have, whatever your goal is in your business. No, you don't, okay? What you need is 10 good conversations, 10 solid conversations with your ideal buyers that lead to 2 or more clients, okay? If you're selling high ticket, okay? Now, if you're selling low ticket, obviously you need a lot more in connections and a lot more attraction and conversations and all that. And this will not be the formula that we're sharing here. But for those of you that have a high ticket product, and what is high ticket product? I'm just going to say anything about 1,000 and more, then you definitely are able to get people lining up and using videos, live videos, to position yourself as the expert. Remember, we want to move from being a hidden hero to becoming a respected expert, but we don't wait for that to happen. We step out and position ourselves. You're going to step out and you're going to position yourself as a respected expert in your industry. When you do that, you're going to lead the conversation. Now, when you wait for people to come and discover you, what's going on is you're at their mercy. But in this formula, we're going to actually be the one controlling the conversation. All right. So you step out there with your voice of influence and you lead the people. For those of you actually that want to go deeper on this theory and the concept that I'm teaching here, tomorrow I'm going to be doing a masterclass. So if you want to be a part of that masterclass and you're not yet registered to be a part of it, just say masterclass in the chat, and my team and I are going to make sure that you get the link to join us on Zoom. So this is now going deeper into what exactly are you going to be saying. Like in tomorrow, we're going to be breaking that down even deeper to step by step what you say after this, after this, after this. All right. So again, what you want to do is you want to talk about, connect with them, talk about their pain, talk about their desires, and then shift their beliefs. Okay. So you're controlling the conversation. You're leading the conversation. All right. So I shared with you live video as the very basic tool that I use any day. Okay. And I don't stop using live videos. The last couple of months, the last couple of weeks, this is what's been bringing clients on rinse and repeat, apart from coaching my clients in my mastermind, right? These 2 tools, fantastic. Okay. Now that second tool now is Zoom. Everybody has a Zoom access. There's so many alternatives that are out there. You can use any. However, don't complicate it. Do not complicate it. Just find a tool that allows you to meet with people in person. So for example, right now I'm on Facebook and I'm connecting with you, but I don't hear you. I can't hear you. I can see your face, right? I can hear what you're saying to me, but you need a tool that allows your listeners to also answer back. Okay. So we start with live videos, we connect with them, we control the conversation, but then we take it to the next level where we're able to interact with the people and they interact back. So that way it's pseudo consultation. Okay. Now, depending on what you're going to be doing on Zoom, you're able to take the people to the next level. Okay. And that next level is what I mean by conversations. Now, that conversation can start on Zoom, but it can go into the comments, it can go into the DMs, it can go by email, whatever is going to facilitate conversation with your ideal buyers. Okay. People that are ready to pay high ticket for your service. That's what you need to do. So you can replace this with all the things that I just mentioned. However, I want you to know that Zoom is so powerful because it makes it easy for you to connect with people in real time. All right. People that are in different parts of the world. Like I have clients in Australia, in Europe, in Africa, in America, in, Asia is the one that I don't have yet. And I think part of it is the time difference. But who knows? Maybe they're coming, right? But then I only need people that I can work with in real time in my time slot that works for my schedule and other things that I have. And the same with you. So the main idea is focus on using a tool that allows you to connect and engage with your audience, and your audience engages with you. Remember, we started with talking about their pain and their desires. Now show them how you can also take them, in short, help them move forward. And this is what I do. Like, for example, in my masterclass tomorrow, I'm going to be showing you even deeper for those that are going to be there. If you're not yet part of the masterclass, once again, just say masterclass below this, and I'm going to be able to show you how to join us for that. All right. And once you have live video covered, you have Zoom covered, again, remember, Zoom is not the place to sell. Okay. Now, that might sound like a caveat, okay? Because you actually do your discovery calls on Zoom. Yes, you do. But what you're doing is not selling. What you're doing is you're giving your clients clarity, okay? Because they want to believe in the vision that you have for them and the process that you have to bring them to their desired result, right? So you bring clarity for them, all right? Now, there is a way to communicate all that without giving away all the things that your clients pay for. The way I present on Zoom is I give you all the things that you need, including the things that my clients pay for, except those that are in the members area that you really have to pay for to access, but all the information that you need, all the framework, all the roadmap, so that you can actually come to class and take all the notes and go do it by yourself. All right. Because my service is not for everyone. The way I work, it may not be the way you work. You may want to craft it the way you want, and that's fine. However, for those of you that are saying, I really would love to learn more, I want to know what you do. What you're going to learn tomorrow is I'm going to show you all this framework that you can go use by yourself, or if you want to use it in my space where I'm able to, give you that feedback as you do it, then you consider being a part of my program, which is actually a high ticket program, and it's a longer term product, okay, that you'd have to be a part of. But for those of you that just want to get the clarity, tomorrow come and I'm going to give you that tomorrow. All right. So the idea is live video, Zoom. And then the last one quickly before I jump into my next meeting is you're going to work with events from the beginning of the online space or any space. Actually, in the thought leadership world, there is something called events. Now, today we're able to easily do events. I actually just did an event in Montreal, in Canada, that I called the Icon Event. Again, teaching people the concept and helping them show up as respected experts in their industry on stage, right? But I do this all the time. Even virtual events. It can be an event which, you and I scheduled to meet, and just you and I, it's an event. And this live video is an event. The Zoom masterclass that's happening tomorrow is an event. The summit, massive summits that I pull off, all this, I've done like 3 or so this year, I believe 4 this year already. These are events. You can do these events. You're giving people an opportunity to experience whatever you have, and then you're giving them an opportunity, a reason to buy. Yes, you're going to be helping them. You're going to be giving them clarity. Again, remember, we're only looking to speak to 10 people, okay, for the month. And if we're able to speak with 10 people for the month, now the question is, where do we bring all the people from? How do we do all this client attraction events that allows you to convert the number of clients that you need to get your $10,000 a month, right? So if your business is at that stage, what it is you did you catch that? Okay, it was like a radio that is on a loop, remember back in the days we had these cassette players, and it's, it just goes Anyway, that's what it felt like, what just happened to me right there. Yeah, so I want you to make it easy for yourself and make it easy for your people to say yes, okay, by bringing them to an event. So tomorrow, I'm going to bring you to an event, and all through this month, I'm going to be bringing you to different events. My intention is to give you clarity. My intention is to give you an experience so that whether we work together or not, you have what you need to go get the result that I'm promising that you can get. Now, it's not everyone that will qualify to work with me because, again, you need to have a couple things laid out before you and I can work together. But no matter what, you come, you get the clarity. Because once you have an idea of what it is that you're doing, we're able to take it to the next level and actually start getting you more clients in your business. I am really glad that we got to do this today. So remember, what you're doing is you want to shift people's mindset and beliefs about what it is. And for those of you that are watching this, if you showed up today and you're live, you've already stepped into your icon energy. And again, another day, I'm going to be telling you what icon really means and what it stands for. But one thing is I want to move you from being a hidden hero to becoming a respected expert in your industry. And once you're ready for that, you switch from being a content creator, you become a leader, a guide, a transformation agent, okay? You don't need a big audience. What you need is bold clarity, using your voice of influence, all right? So if you're watching this live, please do hashtag live. And if you're watching the replay, again, remember to say hashtag replay so that we can connect with you. And if you're here and you want to know how do I step into this space where I am able to work as an icon, bring in clients on rinse and repeat based on my availability, like right now, I'm just 2 minutes away from another meeting. Yes, you can do that. The question is, what's your voice of influence? And tomorrow we're going to be breaking that down and breaking down how you can use your voice of influence and breaking down exact steps and frameworks that you can start using in your videos to get clients. This has been amazing. Thank you for those of you that joined live. Thank you for those of you that are watching the replay. And I can't wait to see you again tomorrow. And if you have any questions, please put it in the chat. Or if you have any questions you don't want to put in the chat, you know how to get to me. DM, LinkedIn, email, however. In the group, I'm there. I'm ready to talk to you. All right. I can't wait to see you all at the masterclass tomorrow. And till then, remember this, okay? Remember this. 2025 can be your best year ever. We're just about to enter July and you can still have that massive, massive result. And I want that for you. So if you want that and you're ready, committed for that, you're committed to doing that, join me for the masterclass tomorrow or send me a message however you like to.